I'm Leon. This is Xotx-Tropico with an X, and today I'm going to show you how to plant an interesting sculptural succulent pot that'll give you years of enjoyment as it develops in that pot. First, we'll find an interesting pot. This is a beautiful modern. Many succulents do well in low, wide pots. Often in nature, they're growing in rock crevasses, so this kind of mimics a limited soil environment, and they're very happy to grow what we call tight. Then I've made a little bit of a selection of succulents, some relatively common, some rare. We can go many ways. We can make this biogeographically correct, meaning all the plants come from Madagascar or all the plants come from Mexico, or we can travel around the world in a pot, which is what we're going to do today. First thing we're going to do is put some drainage material, either gravel, broken pottery, a goodly amount over the drain hole in the bottom of the pot. Then we can add some cactus mix, a good drainy, grainy one that isn't full of wood material. We're going to put some of that in, and we're going to lighten it up with a little bit of perlite, a good amount of pumice, and a little bit of charcoal. We're going to mix this up. I'm going to add a little more cactus mix. And now we're ready for planting. You can pick a center for the taller plant or do it a little asymmetrical and have a taller plant off-center. I have a few different things here, so we'll play with it. This is a rare Pachypodium I grew from seeds from Madagascar. This is Pachypodium ramosum. It'll have vanilla-scented white flowers. So this will be a nice feature plant as it blooms in the summer. We're going to crumble off some of the soil. And I'm going to place it a little off-center. Then I have another off-center central plant. We have a little variegated jade plant. Often called a money plant in Australia. So I'm beginning to call them money plants here too. I think it's a good idea. Then we're going to place this because these will be a taller sort of central element. Any leaf that breaks while you're transplanting this, you can actually plant and place in the soil, and a little plant will come out of it. Then we have some things to put around. Here's a nice one. This is a little Echeveria prolifica, one of the hens and chicks. This will multiply and fill that corner of the pot and have pretty flowers too. And we'll tamp a little soil around it. And I have an interesting one here. This is a Pachyphytum compactum. This one's from Mexico. We're getting a contrast in form and color. So that's the joy of having a little succulent pot. It's endlessly entertaining. And I'm going to place this one in here. This will also have very beautiful flowers. Then I have another interesting Echeveria. This is Echeveria elegans blue. This one's also from Mexico. You can see it's having a little bit of flowering right now. Place that in here. And then to make our pot just a little more exotic, we're going to put in a rare Stapeliad that I grew from seeds from Africa. And this will make the pot much more interesting. And as with cactus, it's best to not water for at least a week or two to let the roots heal. Then if you wish, you can put some gravel, some rocks, top it off, and you have an interesting pot that'll develop and develop for many years, give you lots of pleasure.